We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than the league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Digging in now, Hernan Perez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Ulysses Chacin gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 0 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chacin, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player. His suitors come this offseason.
Strike called, 2-1. The 2-1 home. On the ground to the right side. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Javier Baez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
The shortstop, Javier.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. Into the bleachers and gone. A Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Contreras on at first, nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he has been, pardon the cliche, late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. So far on the year, Hayward is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The 1-2 fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The set and the 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Moustakas has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And there's a base hit on the line.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No balls and a strike to count. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. He's running. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
At the ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
Grandal gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, Jolie Chassin.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that means the pitcher, Ulyss Chassin, starts to dig in. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bryant leads off first with 1 away. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
They ran the risk of a strike-him-out, throw-him-out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3 and 2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Hernan Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line hard toward right center. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. High chopper over to the right side. There to play the Zobrist. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
0-1 the count. To the bag, runner back safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Hayward is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. One left for the Cubs. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, number 10 for him on the year, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
Now batting.
In now, Jhoulys Chacín. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night on the north side. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Stepping in, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Hendricks on third. Bryant on second. Rizzo is over at first with 1 away. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. A bare hand for 1. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in now, Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. That's 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Hot shot to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The second baseman, Mike.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Milwaukee leads 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brandon Woodruff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Wilson.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Popped straight up. Shaw in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. In his career, Hayward is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. In the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 fouled off. Zobrist at second with 2 down. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pink hitting for the Cubs. Number 13, David Bodie.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Score holds, it's 3-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Yasmani Grandal will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ryan Braun will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's a perfect 3 for 3. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer to the left side. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Junior Guerra will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
And now back to the leadoff spot for the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back. Into this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You're going to boot and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first
Now
out.
batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's only 2 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Full count, 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
High and deep to right center. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Almora is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the big top, Hernan Perez.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it's still 3-1. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
In now, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
From the stretch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Back up the middle. Perez up the middle. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hader was born in Maryland. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The set, 1-0 pitch. Drilled, great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as the lead remains 3-1. Corey Knebel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Moustakas. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Knebel, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Daniel Descalzo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Daniel Descalzo.
And a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Almora. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Descalso, the runner at first with 2 gone. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ulysses Chassin wins his 3rd of the season. Corey Knebel hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line.